It's like these other drinks are side chicks, and water is the one that we always run back to, bro.
Yeah, like, you make sense. Like, that's such a solid argument, man. We always go. We know we're home.
We know well.
And welcome back to another episode of the Nature Boys podcast. I'm Reggie.
And I'm Taonga.
Coming back with another episode of the Nature Boys podcast, episode number
9.
Number 9. We made it past the 8 mark. And we are 1 away from 10, man. I'm so proud of us.
Hey, bro, this is how those guys clap, bro. Like in like talk shows, they tell them clap.
And the thing is, I'm sure they know that usually with the daytime ones, we don't have a soundboard and a thing. But we're doing this one in the episode.
Fans, the ones who watch and tell us how they feel about the podcast.
And the ones who know the patterns. Yeah, this time we're doing this daytime episode in the studio because it's bare cold outside. It's extremely cold. Like, woo!
Yeah, it's supposed to be summer now.
And the thing is, it is, but it isn't. But I'm not mad about being in the studio, man. I like being in the studio.
It feels like home.
The studio feels... So basically, they're going to get a Nature Boys premium episode with daytime vibe. That's interesting.
Yeah. It's like... You're getting something different.
But it's the same.
But it's the same.
But it's different.
It's different, but it's the same. Like this product. They're the same.
But they're different.
But they're very different, man.
Like, a phone is a phone. It's a phone.
But it's different.
But my phone is not your phone, and your phone is not my phone.
It's not.
Even if it's the exact same product, they're different.
Different serial numbers.
Well, two things can't exist in the same place at the same time.
That metaverse stuff.
Like, I can't be on that chair while you are on that chair. Like, at that exact point. Like, this can't be here because that is there.
Yeah. The table can be the glass.
Yeah. Like, there's literally... It's like in Minecraft. There's literally one block at a time. Like, one thing can be there at a time. If you want to put something else there, you have to remove what was already there. That got very abstract, huh? But, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I understand. I don't know if they'll understand, but like...
Nah, they'll understand. Like, our viewers aren't dumb, man.
We've got classy viewers, Remember that chat we had about expensive things, bro?
I was about to say, yeah, our podcast isn't cheap, man. This is an expensive taste. No. Like, when people buy bottles of high-end alcohol, for example, they're not wilding out like the people who buy, like, the cheapest thing on the shop. That's affordable stuff.
The drunk is different.
The same. But it's different.
It's a small one, but we'll take it.
Yeah, like, they drunk, bro. Like, with like, the cheapest stuff on the shelf. Like, you get proper drunk. Like, it has you in the chokehold. With that really high-end stuff. Like, even when you see on TV or wherever, they drink it slow. The drunkenness is, like, smooth, suave, it's classy.
Like, my perception of alcohol a long time ago, bro, it was crazy, bro. Like, I would think that because they were only putting, like, a bit of it. Because they never pour, like, a lot, nah? It's always just a bit. Like, I would think, like, alcohol probably tastes nice. Like, it's so sweet, they can't have too much. Because all my drinks had to be, like, diluted, you know? Like, so that was my perception of, like... Yeah, like, of course, I tasted it later on in life, and I was like,
Stuff is strong.
Yeah, man. Like, why do people drink this, bro?
No, you alcohol drinkers, please tell us why you drink what you drink. Yeah, bro, for me,
like, I've dabbled, but you know, I wouldn't classify myself as a drinker, you know? Like, what's a drinker, bro? Like, what would you describe as a drinker? Like,
you.
Nah, you're tripping.
Well, see, the thing is, for me, I didn't know. Like, alcohol's not
like
really my thing.
Like,
I've
go out
dabbled
together, yeah. Like,
but I don't really care. Like, Someone tells me there's no alcohol. I'm not tripping, you know.
I'm not getting mad.
Okay, I was like,
okay.
in fact, it's not even. Sometimes it's then I don't want to drink it.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. Like,
okay.
I'm not really like much of a drinker.
But then we have those who are close to AA, bro.
Oh. They need it.
Hey, bro.
Essentials.
That's a crazy one, bro. AA. But it's for different reasons as well, though. So yeah, I get it.
But I feel like AA is a nice platform to have. It's like, remember we were talking about safe spaces earlier. It's like place where you can really recover. Because Doug, bro, he was 15 years sober, but like he still continued going to AA, bro. He was an alcoholic before that.
15 years.
This is how loyal he was to Frank. House of Cards, season 2.
15 years sober.
Mm-hmm.
But we've all done that. I mean, when was your first glass of alcohol? Like
Late, actually.
late, no? So yeah, you've been
Late.
15 years sober.
Wait, do you mean like first, like taste or like first?
Yeah, because there's that one. There's a difference. There's a difference. There's a difference.
There's a difference. Because like, nah, man, I'm proud of us for realizing that. Because that one as kids, like the one where you just to know what it tastes like,
Bro. So like I remember in high school, my parents like got a new job, so they had to leave, both of them, like to our current house. So like during that period, like there was a lot going on, so I had to stay with my auntie for some time, like to finish off the year. So like her husband left some, like a drink,
some shayo,
yeah, in the fridge, right? Some Coke. Now I'm like, like I asked her, you know, like, because I'm a visitor, I'm still a guest. I'm like, yo, can I have the Coke, like, you know? And she's like, yeah, go for it. Then, like, I tasted it and I was like, this Coke tastes, like, no, it's not right. Now, so I was confused because it's like he mixed the thing in the Coke, like, he just put it in the Coke. So, like, it tasted funny, but, like, I didn't want to be rude or anything, so I drank it, bro. Like, I drank it, and then
you drank.
I wasn't feeling right, man. I don't know, like, because you don't want to call it because you've never been it. You know what I mean? So I just went to sleep, like, because that was my like my rescue. I was like, let me just sleep because maybe I've drank something. It was like, it was crazy, bro. But yeah, that was like when I was like 15, 14. So that was my first taste, you know.
Mine, not been like uni, bro.
Really? Taste?
No, not taste, but like feeling.
Oh. There's a difference. It's there.
There's a difference because when I first tasted, I was still in the complex. I was still staying in Joburg, and they had a clubhouse, so like people would have their events there. People also lived there in the estate. So obviously the day after this, there's gonna be like a little bit left, you know, like a little bit. So then there was, I think the first time was Sky, yeah, like the vodka bottle, and in the cap we all took like yeah, it burned my throat, bro. My first like taste, then yeah.
And you didn't like it at all, huh? Like yeah, it's like you never like it, bro. Like anyone who liked it at the beginning, those are warning signs. It's like AA straight. Like bro.
It doesn't taste nice.
Yeah, it doesn't at
tastes
all.
like it's spirits, bro. That's what it is. It's like, you know, the stuff your Baba puts on your head.
Bro, drinking spirits, like they can't even be called drinks, bro. They're called spirits.
Yeah, shayo.
Spirits. What are you drinking, man?
Grape juice. But like, it's a bit old now. It tastes bad. Why are you laughing, man?
So good. That was a good one. So good.
But that's what it is. See, now I'll have to clarify on Instagram with proof. Because now they're concluding, you know.
Yo, dude,
And the
conclusions,
thing
bruh.
is, like, there's the time when people reach their own conclusions, then, I'm not really someone who wants to show proof.
Yeah.
But I hate having to,
Prove yourself.
you've concluded to the point that I now have to present proof.
Ah.
I don't like it, man.
Bro.
You've jumped to conclusion.
Dude, that thing, guilty until proven innocent. Like, in Africa, it's different, right?
No, it used to be innocent until proven guilty, but how people have been operating lately, it's now guilty until proven innocent.
Really? It's not like different, like
No, but the saying is I think the law as well is you're supposed to be assumed innocent until proven guilty. But in the law of social media, if someone says you did it, you did it until you prove that you didn't do it.
cancel culture, bro.
Cancel culture will have you by the neck, but there are people who are immune. I had this chat earlier today. Some people will never be cancelled, man. Like, it's like the laws of another country don't apply to you here. Yeah. Like, those people are basically in another country. And the general country, those laws don't appeal or apply to those people.
Yeah.
Like, there's some people who just cut from a different cloth. They're like, on their own.
Now, you can't cancel them. Like, we had this chat like Joe Rogan, bro. He said so many things, man.
And same with Chappelle. Chappelle, they've been trying to cancel him, but you know Chappelle doesn't have social media. How are you gonna cancel a guy who's not even seeing what you're saying? No
Do you think
Twitter.
cancel is centered around like it is bringing the person down in a way,
Yeah.
right? So how can you bring something that's down that's not there? It doesn't exist, like.
Because in social media there's no Chappelle.
So do you think it's the people who are like the strict? Those are the ones who are. But then again, Joe Rogan as well. He said some shady stuff, and that guy's not discreet. Like, he's everywhere on discreet. Sorry, he's everywhere on social media, bro.
But like Joe Rogan isn't really that much on social media, like showing his life or anything like that. It's the Joe Rogan experience. Think of Hove as well. Barely. He's not like an influencer, you know.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing, and then he's commercial.
Like
but
Beyonce as well. Like, she even released an album, but you didn't even see an interview about it. Did you see an interview? I haven't seen one as well.
Then there's also same with Kanye. Funny enough, because he's on social media and he puts all his business there, but it's not really like on social media.
Yeah.
He's saying what he wants. He's not like there to convince anyone anything. I mean, every now and again he explains that like Kim's taking his kids or whatever, but he's not trying to like. He's someone who also doesn't mind burning bridges, and someone who doesn't mind, like someone who just doesn't care. You basically become invincible.
Those are
bro.
dangerous people, man. People who've got nothing to lose. Remember in Creed, that guy has got nothing to lose.
And
he's
when
dangerous.
Has nothing to lose, he's dangerous,
bro. When you have nothing to lose. Because, like, you don't care about anything, bro.
Yeah,
like, nothing can phase you.
Legit,
like,
Chappelle's not gonna lose followers. He doesn't have them. Like,
bro, nothing phases you at all. Like nothing. Like, I was trying to think of something, but it's nothing. Like nothing phases you, bro.
I also thought it was really dope that Hove doesn't have social media. But Hove is someone who also who responds to critics, but not really. So he has that line where he's like, it's like Hove on that new shit. Niggas like, how come? Niggas want my old shit. Buy my old album. Just buy my old. That's a dope comeback. Buy my old stuff, bro. If you want my old stuff, just buy that. Right. And I've always thought the same. Like when artists when people complain about an artist evolving, I'm like, just listen to his old stuff again. Like it's still there. It's not like he took it away.
Like the albums for some of these artists who are really good at album making, it's like you can see the growth.
The growth, yeah. So if you're not feeling the new stuff, just
listen to the old stuff.
Yeah, listen to the old stuff. It's not like they took it away.
Yeah, it's still there. We have Spotify. We have Apple Music.
Yeah, like you're not condemned to listening to new stuff. Like I haven't been listening to new stuff in a while. Like the DJ Khaled album, I haven't even touched it yet. It didn't really. I know one song, "Those Streets Know My Name."
Yeah, I know you. Bang. I know you like what do you call this? Like rap lyrics, like you know, like almost like we like Like, yo, dude, did you hear what he said? Like, this is what it means.
You like rap lyrics more than I do,
Yeah,
though.
but we both like, that's what I'm saying. Yo, dude, nah. Like, Lil Wayne's verse, Hope's verse. Like, Rick Ross' verse was also hard, but I feel like
he was the one bringing it down.
It was so hard, like, it was. Yeah, I was about to say it was heavyweight, but like,
He lost weight, so it's fine.
yeah, it's fine. Yeah, but I can't. But anyway, moving on swiftly.
Well, sorry, I just need to finish this biscuit, man.
Dude, I have a cousin. Yo, bro, we could be playing FIFA and like, wow, you're playing. Like, if he wants to say something, who pause the game? Like, no matter the situation, bro.
Yeah, there are
Like,
people like that. Like,
you pause,
it's
like,
so weird, bro. Like, they want you looking at them.
Like, they need your attention for you to speak, like, or for them to speak, like,
It's so mad, bro. Like, why? I will still hear you. But
like, so we're playing, then you look. Guys, do you remember the time when we did this? And I'm like, bro,
bro, why are you
talk
Are you the one who's gonna get distracted? Because I know I'll hear you.
Yeah.
I feel like it's also a young thing to do. The older you get, you have to reach a point where
You have to start multitasking, bro.
And you also have to accept other people multitasking.
Yeah. Can I have some grape juice, bro? Grape juice.
Yeah, sure, man. You can have mine.
Okay. Why don't you want this grape juice? Does it taste very, like, almost fermented, huh?
No, I'm craving water actually more than anything. Like I'm thirsty.
Like clear water.
Clear water, yeah. Like just because nothing really quenches your thirst more than water does.
Bro. That's true. It's
like
like
water will hold you down, bro.
Bro, it's like these other drinks are side chicks.
Oh yeah, there's water over there, man.
It's like these other drinks are side chicks, and water is the one that we always run back to, bro.
Yeah, like, you make sense. Like that's such a solid argument, man. Bro. We always go. We know we're home.
We know we're home. Yo,
like
we know where home is,
no
bro.
No matter what, water will always hold us down, bro.
Bro, water.
And you know, water doesn't complain.
Yo,
water's never moody.
Yeah, water is water. If you see expensive water, what's your reaction, bro? Like, yeah.
Like, because the thing is, water. Like, how much better can the water get?
Yeah.
You know, water is so consistent. Water doesn't stress you out because you know when you drink it, it's gonna work. Like the only problem that water has.
Whoa.
The only problem that water has is that sometimes it's not enough. But I've never heard anyone complain about having too much water. Because you can save it for later. Water doesn't expire.
And then it's weird because these other drinks are just water with added chemicals, bro.
See, when you corrupt the system.
So do you think
water's going crazy?
So do you think these other drinks we shouldn't have them? Like, do you think we should just be drinking from like the fruits, like orange juice and?
No, but like, see, the thing is, the reason it's orange juice and all this type of stuff, they made it because it takes long to get it from the trees, man.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Like so they commercialized it to like additives and all that type of stuff.
That sounds unhealthy.
It isn't healthy. There's nothing healthy about it. That's why the actual stuff like the fresh squeezed orange juice and all that type of stuff is more expensive. Remember we were talking about like rich taste and like
so the like ones that they just get
of a better grade, yeah. That's why it's more expensive, you know, like those surf fruits and surf juice, like a small one.
But it's just from the tree.
40 rand. I mean, they still process it a bit, but
it's not as processed as.
Yeah, so I think it's like more natural. You know, it'll be like 100% fruit juice.
So we pay for things that we're supposed to have, like.
Yeah, and I was talking about it, I don't know if it was with Kent or like with my brother, but it was something like, why must I pay at the grocery store? Like, I need this. Like,
yeah,
it's not me being greedy or anything. That's like, I need this.
Or else I won't survive.
Like, I need this. This is like the very basic stuff. Like, I need this.
Bro, water.
You need to pay, bro. I need this. I'll die. Like, you want me to die?
Imagine.
And it's like, because you have to pay for the things that you need, there's no option to not earn or be around someone who earns. Meaning, and how do you earn? You earn by working. Meaning, being alive means you have to work.
The fruits of my labor.
You have to labor.
Labor.
Even just to drink water, bro, you have to labor.
Yo, and you remember, like, in the Bible, like, in Genesis, like, when God was, sort of, like, punishing them for the
Adam
sins.
and Eve.
Yeah, he said, like, you have to, like, work the ground. Like,
you have to labor.
For it to produce. So, like, in those days, so it's like when we're buying stuff, it's like we're going back to old days, you know, like, when everything's pure, like,
labor.
Like, and it becomes more expensive. So we're paying for things that we were supposed to have, like.
Yeah.
Yo.
And things like, back then they would labor and do it themselves. Now you can automate the process by doing a different kind of work and getting another man's results by paying them. You see, you as an accountant, you work behind a computer to buy vegetables and stuff that was worked for by the farmer, but you paid the farmer to do that work. Because imagine if you had to do all the work that you do by yourself, like make your own clothes, that type of stuff. And that's really what
gets paid less than the consumer, like the person who does stuff with it. Like,
yeah, it's actually interesting because like let's say as a computer scientist, you're working, you're gonna get paid, but the amount you're gonna get is nowhere near what the guy on top is getting. Seriously, underpaying people to do the work for you, but you're gonna dude, the commercial world is so crazy. That's why I love it, man.
We're working to do less work.
Yeah. We're working to do less work. Dude, I love like the commercial world, like, and how it works. Dude, it's so crazy. Like, sit behind a computer, make a couple of projects, which is part of a bigger project. And then that guy who coordinated all of this will earn. Like, so much can come from an idea that's well catered for, and you paying the right people to do the work for you. Like, if you can create
that's entrepreneurship, right?
If you create a working system, like. So I guess my goal for me, I don't know what yours would be, but my goal would be to just build a system and keep improving it.
System that works.
Even if I'm a member of the system, like a routine can count as a system. You know, you know you're gonna wake up, do this, and like if your whole goal is to improve your system, so not improve like set things like say, okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay, let me choose something outlandish. Said I don't seem like I'm exposing you. Like, I'm gonna stop sleeping all day, and I'm gonna no, that's not advice, man. What habits do people want to stop? Yeah, drinking. I'm gonna stop drinking, and then now instead of just focusing on just disciplining yourself, okay, you won't drink. You like, I'm gonna find other things that are beneficial to me to replace that drinking, because like if it's all a chain, you're gonna remove that drinking link, you're gonna put it in a better link, and then just like that you keep improving your system, and you can keep adding links. Your system becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, and then because that's really what Zuckerberg and all that type of stuff. He's got a whole lot of systems set up, and now this guy's loaded. Because I saw it's one stat saying, if you started working like $200 per hour for every day since you were born up until you're like 100 years old, you still won't have the same amount of money as Elon Musk or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, it won't be enough. So in order to get like that level of wealth, because that's extreme wealth, you have to build systems that will work on their own, but for you. And then,
and the guy was rich,
because like, working,
if
you're working 1-to-1, you won't get to that wealth. There needs to be like a multiplier. So like, all your efforts need to be multiplied like crazy.
Yeah. So the effort you're putting in, like the first input of capital, whatever the daily work that you do, someone else has to do some more work to make that work move forward, make it work. That's crazy, bro.
If you build a dope system, bro.
Yeah, because companies are like systems.
Dude, having a dope system, and like a dope system really has to start with you. Because you can't have like that dope of a system without you yourself living your life in a certain way. Because they always publish these articles on how, like, they'll be like the Jeff Bezos morning routine and that type of stuff. Like, they all have like set stuff. They don't freestyle their days.
Yeah.
So I think like
and they
freestyling your
spend
day.
so much money on like PRs, people who personal assistants, all that shit, man.
Yeah, because they're like, so basically they try to be keep their tide levels as low as possible. Like they essentially get tied in a different way.
And they work
so
on
like
the
the things that are like wastes of time, basically they don't do it.
Yeah.
Like sending an email, like even in how's it called, like Frank, Nancy, she would send his emails, book his tickets, and all that type of stuff, because he doesn't wasting his energy on doing that type of stuff isn't the best use of his time.
Sending an email seems to take more energy than sending a text, bro. I almost feel tired after sending an email, bro. Why?
Yeah, because like you have to also think about how the other person's gonna interpret it.
You have to
because
like
emails radiate a certain sense of seriousness.
Yeah.
An email can sometimes be one line. Like I've sent one line emails.
But you,
It's still you have to think about why is it so heavy. Like
it's because we rarely do it.
Hmm?
It's because we rarely do it.
I send emails often now because of what I do. It doesn't
like
even
we
if
don't
you
do it
it
as
often,
much as
it's
we
still-
don't do it as much as us sending text.
And also there's a certain sense of respect that goes into an email. Because now you don't send emails to your friends.
And not everyone has an email address,
You send emails to colleagues,
Yeah.
to like respectable people.
Emails, bro. We can't even say the full name.
Electronic mails. Bro.
Electronic mail.
So emails, you're basically sending a letter, so you need to give it with the same seriousness. You can, because emails have no format, in a sense. Like, you can send memes on an email. Like, I can send you a meme on email.
I've never done that.
I've never done it because it's
That's not right.
emails are like serious playgrounds. I've sent goofy emails to like some of my friends, like every now and again. I guess,
But there's still some form of like.
not really. It's nice using emails as a fun space, but typically emails are like serious stuff, bro.
Grape juice, man.
Something's in my eye, man. There's always something bothering me in the podcast. I know last time something flew in my mouth, or something on my neck. Now
Yo,
something's
the
in
first
my
episode
eye,
there was
bro.
something on your neck, man.
The first episode. Yeah. Is there still chicken in there? Or did you eat all the chicken?
Chicken finished. Like, you only gave me like one strip as well.
Is it-
Yeah, spread it apart. Got him.
Why'd you say it like that, man? Spread it apart. Hey. But it is fine. I'll eat these days, but there's nothing that feels healthy about any of this. And healthy food has a way of making you feel good. Have you noticed?
Bro. Yeah, I have, dude. I have. Like, when you eat the right amounts, like, of, like, stuff, and you eat, like, full meals, like, 3 times a day. You know, these things that we take for granted, bro, like, sleep a lot, what, like, you look different, man. When you, like, let's say you've been sleeping early for a long time. Like, remember that time we came back from holidays, bruh? And we were looking at each other and we were like,
Hey, you look good.
you look like you couldn't hold it in. Like,
hey.
even me, I couldn't hold it in. I was
Like,
like, damn, you guys look like different people,
You're
bruh.
in good shape, man. In good condition.
I remember what you told me. You said I looked round, bro. Like, I looked full. Like,
You're eating.
bro.
When you're away from home, your face becomes thin,
Yeah, like. Dude, I was.
Now we need to start treating ourselves better here, man.
Yeah, like, we should. Like, actually, like, on the real, bro.
We need
like,
to
even
eat
next year, I was
more.
thinking about, like, putting in systems in place.
Yeah.
So that we eat properly, man. Like,
In 2020.
because it's what goes into our body. Like, it's 80% nutrients, 20% working out. That's what makes a good body, bro.
Even in general, like just
Yeah.
looking out yourself, washing your face properly.
Bro.
Like, no, why? Like, why must we rush everything,
Dude, like even sleeping, we take it for granted, bro. Like, let's just try one day, even with the stress of exams, just sleep 8 hours a day. Sleep. Just sleep.
Revs.
Dude, look at how Ken looks, bro.
Looks good.
like, not even looking. I mean, like,
He looks healthy. Like,
yeah, like,
he looks like he's good.
yeah,
He's good.
like he's not as big as you maybe, but we mean like in
He looks
general,
refreshed.
he looks refreshed.
Like we developing bags, but like we sleep enough so that they don't show. But like my eyes feel heavy sometimes. And I know you know what I'm talking about. Like
yeah,
like my eyes, I'll be like, yeah.
because dude, there's some days we don't sleep
Bro,
enough, bro.
every time
after we record the after dark, oh
yeah, we do. That's not enough sleep, bro. Cause like when I see, cause I sleep with my door open. So when I'm always awake when Kent goes to brush his teeth, and I see him, and I'll be like, damn, this guy looks ready to start his day. Here I am fighting for my life,
bro,
trying to get up. I feel groggy every now and again.
we
But
start sleeping, bro.
on some days, in fact, most days I don't need time to defrost though.
Yeah,
remember when you saw me?
days,
Remember
yeah.
you saw me last week? I woke up, put on my clothes, and went.
Out.
Bro. I didn't even shower that day because I was late. I had to go, and then I came back and I started my day. That's so weird. Like, I literally just brushed my teeth, put on my clothes, and
bro,
because that assignment had to be done.
sleep is essential, man.
Yeah, and it's like we've prioritized everything that we need to do except for sleep, like the resting time. You know, someone can be on call for hours, bro, like, or texting for hours, just laying in their bed and not sleeping. Like, in 2020, I really prioritized my sleep, eh?
And it works.
Dude, I used to sleep. Remember, I haven't seen my sleeping mask in a while. See, I haven't even been using it. I used to use a sleeping mask, bro. Like, even this year, I used to use it, but like, you put it on and you go to sleep even quicker.
Yeah, because you know, sleeping is so like it's so complex. Like, there's a certain temperature where you can be at optimum sleep, bro. Like, I think it's like 18 degrees or something. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know. But like, the temperatures there's a level of darkness. Like, bro.
I sometimes do, like, because with the LED lights, I put on that color, like it's an orangish color. Yo, my sleep definitely feels a little bit better than when it's in this blue color. Like, you can notice it.
Yeah.
You can tell when you've had good sleep. Because sleeping for long also doesn't mean you're sleeping well.
Fact. And when you sleep after like after 10 or after 11, even if you've slept for 8 hours, the sleep is not the same.
That's so interesting, bro.
Like, the sleep is not the same at all.
I think I'm gonna sleep early tonight.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna try, bro. I'm gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna try sleep early tonight, man.
Like, sleep is important, bro. Like, even these rich people, like, you've seen the ones who say they sleep a lot are way more than the ones who say they sleep 4 hours a day. It's only these ones who aren't as rich as the people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Steve Harvey said the rich just don't sleep 8 hours a day.
But is he? Jeff Bezos sleeps.
He was tripping.
Jeff Bezos says he
Bezos
sleeps 7 to
sleeps.
8, and he says he prioritizes it, bro.
Yeah, Steve Harvey was tripping, man.
He was tripping, bro.
He was tripping, bro.
Tripping for days, bro.
Need to rest, bro.
Yeah.
Because when you're sleeping, that's when your body is repairing itself. Like,
yeah,
like,
even when working out, like, you've heard those things, like, your body works. I mean, builds up muscle when it's resting.
Yeah, resting is important. Sadhguru was talking about active rest and how you can actually put your body in a restful state without being asleep. I mean, like, you know, you quite often people are like tense, you know, you stay clenching fists, like your teeth are grinding against each other, all these things. Like, just relax your face, like, and just be like, why must you be so uptight and like on edge the whole time during the day? Because that stuff is actually like taxing. It's like tiring. It's tiring for your body. Even though you're not like out of energy per se, it's still like, you know, like you sort of need to keep yourself in comfort. That's why stretching is also really good. Like, you just alleviate that tension from yourself.
Just move away, you know? Right?
Yeah.
Stretch, man.
Because they say if you don't get enough rest, your body forces you to get rest. Yeah. And that'll be like nervous breakdowns, passing out, and that type of stuff. That's like your body's like, enough. Like, I need to switch off. And then the ultimate one is death. But yeah, that's mad. That's mad.
Another thing that we take
don't
for
stress
granted.
yourself to death, because it's a thing.
Yeah.
Too much stress. What you're saying?
Another thing that we take for granted is like even water. Like how much we should drink
Mm-hmm.
per day.
Mm-hmm.
Do you drink enough water?
Not
I know
these
I
days.
don't.
But like,
I
and
used
you
to,
can
bro.
tell when you're drinking water, man.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Dude, you know, there are lots of things that we've let out of our system that would have been way better people. Like if we kept those things in our system.
So that's what we should do. We should focus on improving our system.
Yeah, we should, man. Like, dude, we always talk about this, but we never implement it. Last semester, our system was hard, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, but I felt way better about life in general.
You have felt great,
bro.
man.
Like last semester was my semester, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro.
Like it didn't go perfectly as I would have wanted, but in terms of like the real feel and everyday life, whew,
Dude,
I was so like we were going
we
hard
had a certain
every
routine.
day,
Like
bro.
we would wake up around what time? 6:30.
Yeah, I was ready to be in the gym by 6:30.
And then
I was in the gym already by 6:30 most times.
6:30, and then would gym for like a good hour, like proper working out, like sets and everything. And then after that, would go
And
to a certain
eat,
place
bro.
and eat, bro. Proper breakfast.
Even
like,
though sometimes those breakfasts would disappoint,
and
we're still eating
but
well.
still it was eating well.
Remember what we said in the previous episode? Like, to have a good life, you need to have good days, good weeks, and good months, and
Bro.
so forth. And we had those good days and weeks,
And a lot of them.
dude. Yeah, I really.
Because a good time creates a good day. Good day creates a good week. Good week creates a good month. Good month. Yeah.
Taonga motivates. Taonga motivates. That's facts, bro.
Yeah.
And man, I still feel bad for falling sick that week. Cause I remember, like, that's where our moment
That's where the
started.
downfall started, bro.
Like, I remember I fell ill, missed a couple of days, and since then, bro.
Like, dude, we need to get back to that soon. Like, I'm talking Monday.
Did you know what else is talking Monday?
These nuts. Got him.
Sorry, viewers. I just had to do it.
Offset.
Take off. But damn, bro. That was actually so dope. And I really like that it built on what we spoke about in the previous episode.
Dude,
continuity.
Bro. Yeah, like, and then after that, we'd either go for, and I remember, after eating, we'd come back to the flat and we'd talk.
Conversation.
We'd have a proper conversation about, like, what we're going to do for the day. We'd talk about, like, just life in general, bro.
And that's something that's lacking, that human interaction.
Exactly. And we don't do that as often in the morning. We do it late at night now. Like, dude.
Because in the morning, it seems we're in a rush to go, nah?
These days, it seems like we're not in control, bruh. Like, that's the feeling I've been having. Like, I feel like I'm not, like, who's pet? Like, last semester, I felt like I was on top of the chessboard, bro. Like,
Now you'll get there, man.
Yeah, man. We will, bruh.
We'll get there, man. Round 2, man. We're ready.
We can do it, bruh.
We're ready.
This was it was just a, like, time full of distractions. We can get there, bro. Easily.
And it's possible, dude. I need to start journaling, bro. Today I'm gonna journal. Because I checked. I last journaled 10 August.
That's a long
Dude,
time,
in 2020, I finished 4 journals in 1 year. I've been on this journal for a long time, bro. For a long time. Like, it's fine, though.
Yeah, we'll get
In fact, it wasn't even 1 year. It was in 6 months.
I feel like maybe the distractions are not necessarily a bad thing.
Like, you need to know what it's like to be distracted.
Exactly. And maybe sometimes you need a break. Because doing that routine also took lots of energy. Eh?
Maybe, yeah.
Like, yes, it was revitalizing, but like...
Maybe we needed this. Like a vacation or sorts. Maybe we can't get it.
And it was... And this like, derailing has been shorter than when we were on course, like...
Perfect.
Yeah, really perfect time, bro. But I think it's a good place to park the podcast, man.
Yeah,
I'm feeling like taking a nap before the evening please. I haven't taken a nap in the daytime in a while.
And I used to take naps during that time, bro. I used to take naps.
I'm about to take a nap.
Dude.
I'm about to prioritize me. I choose me.
I choose me, bro.
I choose me.
Anyway, I've been Taonga.
I've been Reggie.
See you guys.
Stream whatever songs playing next. I think I might put Look at You. But if I don't,
Look at T does music as well.
I'll play some of this stuff now. But
Shout out to Luca T.
But thanks for tuning in, guys. It means a lot to us. We're sitting on 66 watch hours. That's crazy, bro. 66 hours. And I was talking to someone today who was telling me that they listened to the podcast. In fact, 3 people today were telling me about the podcast.
3?
Like references. So I made up with, like when I was getting food last night, and he told me, was telling me like a reference. This person didn't start with episode 1. They started with episode 5, Fruits of My Father's Labor. And they said they were listening with so much anticipation. And then when she got to the thing, it was not what she expected, but she was like, it was funny because, like,
yes, yeah.
And then
that's a constant.
We kept making like, because I ended up eating in the Nielsen, and then we kept making like references of or they kept making references. I kept catching them. I was like, you actually checked it out. And then it's just nice because like there's people going with different expectations. Yeah, and it's interesting to see. But it's also nice to know that like in general they enjoyed it. So
yeah, I had some artists talking about how like he doesn't mind people interpreting his songs differently. And this is art, bro. Like we're putting something out there. People are viewing it. Some might view it as bad. Some might view it as extremely good. Some might view it as, alright.
That's the whole point of putting art out there is for people to assess.
Yeah.
But yeah, with that, we just want to say thank you, guys.
Yeah.
They actually really feeling it, they feel it on the low. Welcome to the party, RIP to Pop Smoke. They ask me how I do it, how am I just switching flows, how I do it on the go. Kinda crazy, I don't know, but I know sound like whoa. All these niggas got these questions, I'm the nigga they should talk to. New Year's my boy with a shorty, she could come through. She got a homie, she a 10, yeah, she can come too. The boy hit a message, so you put up, I'm like whoa. All these niggas got these questions, I'm the nigga they should talk